Next question from Ariel Metropolis.
Mr. Van Ostern, an ad supporting your campaign criticizes your opponent for not being sufficiently pro-choice because she made campaign donations to 2 Republican candidates. Is supporting a Republican candidate a significant enough reason to question someone's commitment to abortion rights?
I wish it was just about that issue. That's a really important issue. It's an important issue to me. I ran for office in this state, represented 49 cities and towns on our state executive council, ran to get Planned Parenthood funding restored. I was raised by a single mom. This is a very personal issue to me, as is access to health care. I know what it's like to live without having health care, to know that you're a single accident or a really bad sickness away from losing everything. And so, yes, I think when you give thousands of dollars to Republicans or spend years of your life working for Republicans who are trying to undermine things like the public option as part of the Affordable Care Act, this is an important policy issue. I believe what's best for the people of New Hampshire is that we have a public option so anyone can opt into Medicare if they want it. I helped pass Medicaid expansion in our state, helped bring 100,000 people in our state, our friends, neighbors, into cheaper, better health care through the Affordable Care Act. And I think something like the public option is an important addition that we should look at, consider, and I think having spent time undermining that is a problem.
Ms. Goodlander, 30 seconds to respond.
My opponent has attacked my commitment to reproductive freedom, to my own freedom, and he's done this all the while knowing my record on these issues. He knows my professional record. He knows that I was a law clerk to Justice Stephen Breyer, who wrote the dissenting opinion the day that Roe v. Wade was overturned. He knows that the day that decision came down, I was at the Justice Department helping to fight back, helping to make sure that women in this country get access to the health care they need. And he knows my personal experience. He knows that last year, when I was 20 weeks pregnant, my husband Jake and I lost our son. And I struggled to get access to the health care I needed. I ultimately got it, but I was left to manage a stillbirth on my own. My opponent knows this, but nevertheless, he attacks my commitment, and this is exactly why Governor John Lynch and other Democrats across this state have said he's running the most dishonest campaign they've ever seen. Colin, you were the spokesman for an anti-choice congressman. I am not questioning your commitment to reproductive freedom, and how dare you question mine?
Well, I would like to respond. First, I want to say, Maggie, thank you for sharing your story. I'm sure it's been hard. I hope that we get to a place as a country where you don't have to share stories like that in order to protect reproductive rights, but I appreciate you doing it. I think it's an important part of the process. I also think that what voters are watching for from us tonight is to hear ideas about how we can take our country forward, what we can do best to protect our fundamental freedoms. Look, they don't want to hear us argue. If you're curious about past donations or who we work for, check out nhfacts.com. You can look through all the details yourself. But what's important now is it's time for our next Congress to pass a law to protect the full range of reproductive rights, IVF, birth control, and abortion access, no matter where you live. And I will not stop till we get that done.
Ms. Goodlander, you just mentioned it. This is a complex and deeply personal issue for many women. If you could get the Republican votes to codify Roe v. Wade, but limit abortion in the 3rd trimester, would you be willing to compromise on that?
I know from my own experience that it doesn't work for the health of women in this country, and it doesn't vindicate the deeply rooted principles of our Constitution for an extreme judge or an extreme politician, or any judge or politician, to stand in between women and their health care providers. And that's my position. Based on my own experience, and including my professional experience working in our courts and at the Justice Department, and thinking deeply about how the law is actually applied in practice, and from my own personal lived experience.